Welcome aboard. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Cody.
This is Breaking Sterile,
A show about flight attendants at a major American international airline where professionalism is the baseline.
and humanity is what actually gets us through the day. And this show is about the part of the job that lives just outside the announcements.
The part where you're exhausted, proud, frustrated, grateful.
Sometimes all on the same leg.
Sterile exists just for safety.
And this show exists for everything else.
Breaking sterile, breaking through, more than welcome. How are you? Every aisle, every row, we're carrying more than you know. Breaking sterile, there's a heart in the uniform. Oh yeah, professional on the surface, but humanity's the quiet storm.
Hey, Cody.
Hey, Matt.
I don't know what to say because I'm so full.
Well,
We ate a lot.
you didn't eat that much, though.
We're always talking about eating.
Well, because we're both food-driven, that's
We
why.
are very food driven. I'm in Denver right now because I'm going to Honolulu tomorrow and I didn't want to miss my flight.
Which you wouldn't have anyways. You
I
just
got
didn't want to
nervous.
get up at 4 a.m.
Correct.
That's what it is.
That's true.
Which is okay.
So I'm staying at Cody. I think everybody needs to know what happened to you.
I am out on medical leave because I got injured on an overnight. Fell on a bike. Things happened to my finger.
So you hurt your finger.
I had to have emergency surgery in Anchorage, Alaska. I fell, I broke my finger. There had to be lots of stitches and pins involved.
How long did you stay in Anchorage?
I was supposed to leave Tuesday and I left. I got back yesterday morning.
Oh.
And yesterday morning is Sunday morning.
It's a long time in Anchorage. You know how I feel about Anchorage.
I do, but I must say the weather was absolutely beautiful. It was sunny skies, sunny until 11:30 at night. It was great.
I mean, your hand, it does look bad.
You can't see my hand,
Well,
my finger, but
no.
I do have a giant splint on my finger
Oh.
for the next 6 weeks.
We'll put a picture on the website or on our Instagram, Breaking Sterile Podcast. And our email is breakingsterile@breakingsterile.com. It's actually on the website.
And what's the website's name?
I don't know. We have to fix all that.
Yeah,
Cody.
soon. It's coming. Season 2.
Season 2. Cody,
Yes, sir.
I went to go see The Odyssey. And I know you said you didn't want to talk about films, but I hated it.
Well, it's not hard for you to hate films. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Me?
Yes.
I'm very judgmental.
Yes. Which I get it. That's your other. That's
It's
your
the
other
biggest
life.
piece of poop ever. And I know everybody's saying like how highbrow it is and Christopher Nolan amazing. It's like every actor feels a little bit off and miscast. And Zendaya feels like she doesn't know that she's not in Dune. And it's just like everything is it's just Elliot Page does a very good monologue and there are moments, but overall it's the most boring. I haven't walked out of a movie in years, and I walked out.
Well, I have not seen it, so please do not judge me on the other
Why would I judge
the
you?
people. No, the people in the ether out there judging you
Oh,
and your
yeah.
your quality and your taste in music.
I really didn't like it. But I haven't liked movies like Devil Wears Prada 2. I thought was a piece of poop. It was so lame. I mean, it was just a play for money. I mean, it wasn't even thought out well. Everybody in it was just playing caricatures of their characters that they played 20 years ago.
You may have to edit this out.
Why? Am I being blasphemous?
Yes, a little.
And Disclosure Day? What a waste of time.
So anyway, we went to dinner tonight, and we went to Fogo de Chao, which was delicious.
Yes.
And we ate far too much food. Matt had told him that it was his birthday because it's his birthday coming up.
It is my birthday.
The kid that came out brought this plate. He brought 2 plates, right? He brought a plate with the dessert, which was delicious. And then he brought a plate that says happy birthday on it. And he looked at Matt and said, I apologize for my handwriting. It's pretty bad. And he put it down. And I was like, oh yeah, it's pretty bad.
It said like Happy Bird Day.
Yeah, there's...
We have a picture of it too, right?
Yeah, we'll
post that.
We'll post it. But it's pretty...
It was funny. It was very cute. We've talked about the waiters at Fogo de Chao before. All the waiters are very nice there.
Yes, they are. Well, so did you see that today they announced that the Boeing MAX 7 was certified?
Yes, so Southwest can finally get their planes
Yes.
and fly them all over the country. Oh, but Southwest also announced that they're going to start doing Europe.
What?
Yeah.
When was that?
Today.
Stop.
Yep, they are officially going to be doing that because they're going to be putting like first class into their aircraft too.
Southwest is?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, their galleys aren't set up for that.
They're going to do a snack pack for an 8-hour flight
To
across
London?
across the ocean.
No, they're
that
not.
sounds awful.
It's probably the way it's going though. Next to Velo will be flying there.
Jesus.
From Lakeland, Florida to Stansted.
Oh Lord, Stansted.
I've always wanted to go to Stansted. American used to fly to Stansted.
Didn't we used to fly there?
No, we used to fly to Gatwick. Well, Continental used to fly to Gatwick. In fact, I remember when I lived in London, I flew a DC 1030 from Gatwick to Denver nonstop.
Oh yeah, I do see this. That Southwest plans on long haul international flights within 5 years.
That's very ambitious. I wonder what kind of plane they're going to use.
Maybe they're going to buy an airline.
Or use an XLR, maybe, perhaps.
No, they're not going to go to Boeing. They're not going to get out of
Airbus?
Boeing.
I'm not going to go.
I bet you they buy like a JetBlue.
Well, remember Norwegian used Max
The Max
8s.
8s, yeah.
Yeah. Our airline uses Max 8s on some short haul European.
No, we're flying
Glasgow.
to Spain out
Yeah.
of Newark on a Max 8.
Yeah, that seems like a long way.
That's
to
8
go.
hours across an ocean.
But we're also doing that from DC to Anchorage, which is almost 8 hours.
Yeah. When Hawaiian started flying from Honolulu to Boston, I think it's like 11 hours. To fly 11 hours and stay in the same country,
No.
it's a hard pass for me.
Aeroflot does that from Moscow to Novosibirsk.
Yeah, but that's Aeroflot. And Russia's like
Big.
gigantic.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
No.
I wonder what they serve for like
flying
like,
on a
like some sort of fish, like dried fish for breakfast with some beluga caviar on the side, because
they're not serving caviar in
why not?
Russia.
Yeah, they are, because they border the Caspian Sea, and that's where caviar comes from.
Right, but only in first class.
Yeah.
They're not serving caviar in the back.
The war needs to be over so that we can actually have roots back to, I know it's selfish and mean of me to say, but I would like to have those roots back because we can't fly certain routes because we can't fly over Russia.
Wow. Did you see that Allegiant's putting in first class seats in their planes?
Yes.
Which is just basically what Spirit and Frontier did.
Yes, it's not going to solve any problems.
No, I mean, it just gives them an extra monetary incentive.
Does it though? They don't fly everywhere every day.
Well, no, but people will buy those up.
Yeah, on vacation. Do you remember when Allegiant used to fly to Honolulu?
Yes, I do.
On the 757?
Yes. Did you know that they had to had an extra door on the 200 on those aircraft?
What, you mean the one behind the wing?
No, that was a 300.
No.
Yes.
Cody.
On the 200, there's four doors. So there's 6 doors.
Yes.
And they added a fourth door
Yes.
on the 200.
So you will see that the original production 757-200 had 8 doors. You had 2 options. You could have door 1 to the 4 overwing exits and door 4, or you could have door 1 to 3 behind like the plug and 4.
Right.
And it was
but Allegiant didn't have any of those because those weren't around. They stopped making 757s. So Allegiant bought an old plane, an old 757, and then added the door. Yes.
Do you have a picture?
You don't trust me, do you?
No.
Because you never trust me on these things. And then you look it up and you go, oh, that's right. And I go, I know. They had too many people in the cabin, so they didn't have enough exits.
That's a 757. That's a 73. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm looking. Yes, that was the original configuration.
Right, but those don't exist, though.
Yeah, they do.
No, Matt, they don't
Delta
exist.
has them.
No, they don't.
100%.
No, they don't. They don't have those aircraft that have the plug door behind the wing. No U.S. airline does because the U.S. airlines don't have max capacity 757s.
Northwest had one. I'm telling you, when Eastern bought them.
When was that? When was
in
Northwest?
the 80s.
Right,
but
right. And
I'm sorry. I knocked. Eastern had them, and then they sold them to American via TWA. So American had them.
Right, but all of those config.
Oh, they're all gone.
They all went away.
Okay.
So they added those doors. I saw a whole. They added the doors to the aircraft.
Okay. Is there like a whole YouTube on it?
No, there's a whole airliners.net thread on it.
Oh.
I remember when they did it.
Okay. I believe you.
No, you don't.
I do.
You're gonna go back and after we close, you're totally gonna go back and fact check me.
I am. If I'm not too exhausted from the overeating.
From the meat sweats.
Yes. I mean, I can barely sit up. Oh, Cody,
What?
I ordered another Rwana
Why?
because we were talking about it so much on our last. Cody's showing me a picture of the Northwest.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I told you, so I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Thank you. So, Cody, I ordered another Rwana
What?
because we were talking about it so much the last time, and I thought people are going to want it in several years, and it's not going to be available. So I should probably get two. The one I have now, I mean, it's been a year. It's been over a year since we've had the new uniforms, right?
Right.
So I kind of wanted a new one because I haven't washed it.
That's disgusting.
I'm scared it's going to fall apart in the washing machine.
Well, it's because you wear it too much.
I wore it today when on the train because the train was cold
course you
from
did.
Denver to your house. Ugh, I just had a little bit of throw up in my throat. Can I talk about the Denver train for a second?
Sure.
So I buy a ticket, right?
Right.
And I put it on my phone.
Right.
And it has the barcode.
Right.
And he scans it and there's no sound and it doesn't look like they're doing it. It doesn't look like they're taking anything. Then the ticket doesn't say that it's been used.
No, it just once you activate the ticket, that's what it matters.
Okay.
As long as it shows activated, it doesn't matter because it'll stop working within 24 hours or whatever it is, 12 hours or whatever.
Okay. It just seems weird.
It is.
The whole process seems weird. Like they didn't think it out very well.
Well, I don't understand the train here because, like, you go to say Portland, right? Portland's a good place, good little city. No, let's do Seattle.
Are you talking about like where it has a good train
Yeah.
system?
No, here, let's use the tube, right?
In London.
Yeah, in London.
Okay.
So you have to use your credit card or your ticket, whatever, right
You could
there.
just do a tap.
In order to get on the train, you have to do that, right?
Right.
Whereas here, anyone can get on.
Yes.
You know, like if they really wanted to like understand how much money they're actually going to make it so that way in order to actually get into the train, you have to like.
Well, there should be security barriers too, because any schmo can really jump
Right.
on the train.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Like,
I
all
don't
of that-
understand
all
why
of
they
that
didn't
can be
do
done.
that. I don't understand why it's like an honor system.
Right.
Have you met Americans? Like they're
Right.
not, you know.
I mean, I think that if they had put the train underground, it would have been easier to do it that way. Also, there wouldn't have been this many accidents that they've had this year.
Have they had a lot of accidents?
Yeah.
Like people crossing the tracks?
People or cars not out of the way that they've run into
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, how do the cars stop on the tracks?
because people don't pay attention.
I know.
There's someone that used to work for a railroad. Yeah, people just don't pay attention.
You were an engineer.
I was a conductor, which is like in aviation, which is like the first officer.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did you sit in the back of the train or in the front?
the front next to the engineer.
Oh.
The engineer, all his job is to make sure that the train goes forwards and backwards. That's it.
Well, how does the train turn around?
It doesn't. Trains go forwards and backwards.
Okay, but how do you okay.
So like
Does it go on does the locomotive get taken off and turned around?
sometimes there's circles.
Okay.
Sometimes there's Ys, like the
Okay.
tracks are Y. Otherwise, they have like two engines or 4 engines or 6 engines, whatever, and they kind of like do them like front to back or nose to butt. So then you can uncouple them and then move the engine to the other end of the train and go the other direction, and then the engine's facing the right direction.
So when there's like 4 engines all in a row, are they all on?
Not necessarily.
But can they all work in sync?
Yes.
And they're all in control from the front?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I always
just like
wondered.
if you see like a train with like more than 4 engines,
Uh-huh.
most of those engines aren't on.
Okay.
They're just being moved, or they're using the engines for the braking action,
Okay.
or they can turn them on. Like if they're going up a big hill, they can turn them on to give them extra power.
Oh. Did you like working on the railroad?
I did all the live long way.
Uh-huh.
I did.
Did you wear overalls?
I did not. I was gonna buy some and then I quit.
Oh. Well, how long did you last at the railroad?
6 months.
Oh, that seems like a long time, actually.
Yeah. It was a really cool job. I had a great time with it.
Was it hard being gay at the railroad?
Yes.
Were
it
there
was.
other secret railroad gays? Gay
Well,
railroaders?
so it's funny.
Gay
So
conductors?
when I interviewed, they were like, we're super inclusive. We're so excited to have about our inclusivity and blah 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 blah. And I was like, well, as a gay man, that's exciting. And I
And
think
they were like, "Wait, you're gay?"
Yes.
We didn't mean that inclusive,
right. And they're like, oh, and so like they hired me, and I was like, cool. And then
Uh-huh.
and then I get there, And when I went through training, my classmates were super cool. I mean, everyone knew I was gay. Like, I wasn't trying to hide it, whatever. And then I get to Colorado, it was a whole different story.
Tell us the story.
Not in a bad way. It was just different because it's not like I felt like I had to be in the closet, but I felt like I couldn't be the out person that I have been.
Because you're only with one other person in the car.
And I, particularly want to be hate crimed.
Right. In the car.
When you're out in the middle of nowhere.
How long are the cars? Like they're 2 miles long, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Is it really only 2 people for that whole car?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was training here in Denver. We were in the train yard doing stuff, whatever, and this guy was asking me questions about my wife, and he said something about her, and I said, well, and he goes, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, no, like I've met a gay person once, and I looked at him and I was like, just one time? And he's like, yeah, I mean, like, I was at Home Depot and we were trying to buy curtains, and I was like, we don't all try to sell curtains.
In the curtain section?
Yeah.
Is there even a curtain section at Home Depot?
I don't know. But I think he was trying to, he didn't know how to react to that, and so he didn't know what to say.
I picture they all look like they're in ZZ Top.
No.
Like they all have long
Okay,
beards.
so no. Oh. Hold on, I'll get to there.
Okay.
So there was a trans man in the yard, and he was super nice.
Oh, nice.
And everybody loved him. It was the people in the yard weren't so bad, but I will say that when I first started going out on the long runs, one of the guys was like, you're going to see so much, women's reproductive organs out there because women and men like to flash the train. Why? I have no idea.
Do they?
Oh yeah, sure do. Flash with the boobs, flash with they moon the train. They
Really?
they walk around naked. Oh yeah, they don't care.
Was there a section of the country that did that more than another section of the country?
Apparently they do it here all the time.
In Colorado?
Yeah, and I was like, cool, looking forward to that. Like look, I can't wait for that. That's exciting. There's a place over here by our other yard, and this guy's like, oh, naked person, and I looked and like, oh, it's a woman, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then like, oh, it's a naked dude. Oh, gross. I was like, oh, whoa, where? We were at the yard house one day, just hanging out, waiting for our next assignment. And this guy walks in, and the Rocky Mountaineer, which is this kind of exclusive high-end train ride that you can do from Denver to Moab, or actually Salt Lake City now, was in Depot, right? And so they were taking their food off the train, and they had all these really amazing freaking food. And they had these breakfast sausages, which were like these giant, juicy wieners. And so I went to go have one, and this guy walks up, and he goes, that's a big wiener. And I was like, oh, yeah. Because I didn't know how to respond, right? Because I didn't know if he was trying to catch me or whatever, like don't ask, don't tell. And I was just like, oh yeah, whatever. We kind of went back and forth, whatever. And then he said something, and it caught me off guard. And I looked at him, and I was like, I know what you are. And he's just like, yeah, I'm gay. And I was like, ugh, so it's more than just me. And he's like, oh yeah.
He had to validate that through a food comment.
But I think he didn't know, rather than just being like, are you gay? It was kind of a fun
way to figure it out.
Yeah. Which, I mean, whatever. He's he's a super nice guy. Like, we're friends.
What kind of uniform did you have?
Oh, just jeans and...
Did it make you wear a shirt like that said...
Gay?
No,
No.
What was the railroad company called?
Union Pacific.
So did you have like a UP?
You just wore whatever you wanted to wear. The people in Grand Junction were actually super nice, but there was a couple of them that I was just a little like, well, I don't want to be myself around you because I don't... Again, we're out in the middle of the mountains, and I don't need you to throw me off the train.
No one's going to throw you off the train.
Like mama. I mean, we had a really good time. Part of the route between Denver and Grand Junction, you have to go through a tunnel, right? And it's the Moffat Tunnel. It's the longest train tunnel in the country. Crosses the Continental Divide. In order to go through there, you have to put on an oxygen mask or you have to be fitted for them because if the train stops in there, you have to get out. You could die because there's no airflow.
Really?
Yeah, seriously. I told the engineer, I said, we used to have the flight attendants walk through the cabin with a plastic bag to get air samples to give to the captain. And he's like, what? You give the flight attendant a bag and then walk through the cabin and then tie it up and then take it to the captain. And he's like, I'm so going to use that. So I saw him a year ago and he didn't know who I was, but then I kind of reminded him, have you ever used that air
bag
thing?
Joke. Yeah.
And he goes, oh my God, he goes, it's so funny. He goes, people fall for all the time. I was
Yeah.
like, well, I'm glad that I could bring joy to your life with that.
That's a very famous one.
Yeah.
Pretty much someone does that to a new hire at least once a year.
Yeah. My time at Union Pacific was a lot of fun. There was some things that happened that I was not okay with, so I ended up leaving. A really good friend of mine got hurt, actually lost his leg because he fell off the train and the train went over his leg. Thankfully, he's okay, but I'm not okay losing body parts.
No. So you were like, we're good.
Well, and it's it's funny. Like I would be in the yard and here in Denver, and I would see planes fly over, and I'd just be like, I'm in the wrong place.
But so you were at Frontier first, and then JSX, and then Union Pacific.
Yes,
It's a lot of transportation.
It is a lot. It's a lot of transportation. Well, and it's funny. Like when I was at JSX, I was in management, right? And then like I showed up like in like a suit and like a nice shirt and a tie, and they were like, "Oh, we've never had someone wear a tie to this interview before." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Well, it's for the railroad." And I was like, "It's an interview."
Oh, you mean the railroad was like, we've never had any.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was just like, "What do you mean? I don't understand." And she goes, "Well, it's blue collar guys." And I was like, "I get that, but still an interview."
Well, look, you raised the bar. They're probably still talking about you.
So my trainer we had our training in Tucson, which is great because that's where I'm from, right? My family's still there, so it was kind of nice. So whenever there was this trainer there, and whenever he would ask about like places to go, I would say, "Oh, you should go here. It's so good. Blah, blah, blah. This food is so good."
Right.
Well, my nickname ended up being So Good. That's what they all called me. And I was on a flight from Tucson to Denver, and then he was going on to Omaha because that's where the main office is for Union Pacific.
Uh-huh.
And I'm on the plane, and I'm in the aisle, and I look up, and I see him, and he sees me, and he's like, "So good!"
Oh.
And I was like, "Hey, how are you?"
Was this at our airline?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so he goes and sits down in the back, and like I go through, and we're talking, and he's like, he asked me why I left, and I kind of told him what the actual why I actually left, which is a whole different thing.
Okay.
And he's like, "Who's your engineer?" And I was like, "I'm not telling you." And he goes, "No, that he goes, that's because I kind of got thrown under the bus."
Right.
And he's just like, "That's ridiculous. Like you're not that person." I said, "I know." I said, "But it's okay. Like I'm very happy that I'm here," and blah blah blah. Aviation is a small world. There are the people that work in here is a small world.
Yeah.
Railroaders, it's an even smaller population, right?
Totally.
And so being able to see someone
That's
that you
nice.
worked with for 6 months or however long, and then still have that relationship there, it's super cool. Like I may not have been there long term to be part of the brotherhood or whatever the hell it is that they call it, but I'm still part of it because I still did it.
Yes.
And so I really enjoyed it, had a great time with it, made some really good memories. But
it led you here.
It did. And what's funny is that like looking at, because when they interviewed, they go, "You're on call. Are you okay with that?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, like I'm on reserve all the time. Like it's not a big deal."
Right.
Their on call is totally different because you're on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
Oof.
Like you don't get a day off.
Nope.
And when we have long days and we get stuck in an airport for 3 hours,
Uh-huh.
you could be out on a train and something happens to the engine,
You're just sitting there.
or there's an accident on the train or on the roads ahead of you or whatever, and you'll sit there for 6 hours
Nope.
doing nothing.
Nope. Nope.
And that was a level of boredom I have never achieved in my
I
life.
can't. What do you think? Do you think they have nicknames for you now at our airline?
Pain in the ass.
No.
I mean,
What's mine? I wonder what mine is. Do you think I have a nickname?
I'm sure.
That would be like a term of endearment, I think.
Well, again, like
I hope people give me nice nicknames.
I don't care.
I care.
Well, I know you care, but I'm just like, at the end of the day, I'm just like, I don't, cool.
I mean,
like,
it doesn't matter.
if
No,
you,
no, I don't.
but if you want to give me a nickname, it's probably because you don't actually know me.
Well, that's most of it. I think most of like the disagreements are usually because people just assume things of other people, and you have to make such quick. Everything's so quick when you crew up because you get to the gate and you've never worked with these people, and you do judge people. Everybody does it, and so you kind of take first impressions matter.
Yeah.
You can be wrong about somebody. The whole trip you're making assumptions. And that's hard. That's
Yeah.
one of the hard parts about flying with people you don't know.
Well, I will say when we our last episode 18, we talked about how I get on the plane, I'm kind of like in a zone,
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm in a zone. I mean, I'm in a zone, but when I get on the plane, I don't have time to sit there. I'm also not like a sunshine and daisies,
Yeah, you don't
flowers
you
and
just get right
rainbows.
to
I
it.
just get to it,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of people don't understand that because they get on the plane and they want to have a conversation and they want to
Yeah.
do this. And I don't.
I do that after everything is
Oh,
done.
same.
Yeah.
Like I will get into it, and I will start kind of like, I would say loosening up, but I guess loosening up after I get the stuff that I have to get done. Getting on a plane. If you're, I'm just gonna use a galley, right?
Right.
If you're galley and your galley's already there, and you've already been catered, then you have to go through and make sure that you have all your stuff, all your food trays, all your food, all your whatever. Because if you don't, and then you wait, then you might not be able to get extra food or whatever that it is that
You have
that
a
you're missing.
whole list of stuff you need to get
Right. And so like when people get on the plane and they want to come on and have a conversation,
No, it
and do
gets in
this
the
and
way.
it gets in the way. And like especially when pilots come on the plane and they want to like put their flipping bags in the galley that's so big.
Yes.
When you're up there doing stuff and they're like, oh, can I get this and can I get this and can I get this, or you say, hey, would you like anything else besides water? And then they go no, and then 20 minutes later they go, can I get a black coffee? Why? I've already asked you.
Yeah.
Like I at that point I have no problem going no.
Right.
Sorry, I asked you already. I don't have time for that.
How do you feel about, I mean, I don't really get upset, but I've seen there's a way that pilots can ask for things, which is the nice way.
Right.
And then there's pilots who don't
ask.
they just tell.
Yeah.
And I find that very disrespectful.
Oh.
Like we're all trying to do this together, and we're lucky, I think, at our airline most of the time it's all fine, but occasionally someone comes on with an attitude and you're just like, you'll be waiting a lot longer for your meal.
Was I with you?
Or your bathroom break is going to be a real problem for you.
Oh no, my last trip, the trip that I got injured on, I was going to. It was the same trip that you and I did, right?
Yeah.
So it's the veil turn.
Yeah.
Beforehand, right? And the captain comes on and he's like talking to the purser, and I'm in the forward galley. I'm not someone that you can really miss.
Right.
And he talks to her and walks in the flight deck, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm Cody. Hi.
Yeah.
I didn't say it loud to him.
Yeah.
But then he said, oh, by the way, I'm Cody. And he goes, oh, Tony? And I was like, no, Cody.
Right.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry. And I looked at him and I was like, it's on my badge. It's on the manifest. I was like, oh, can I get this? And I looked at him and I was like, I mean, yes. Next time, can you please ask for it in the beginning?
Well, this is why the flight deck should always do a briefing with the crew.
Right.
I don't understand why that doesn't happen all the time.
I mean, I get it when they're
when we're going fast and we have to get everything.
When they're running late or whatever,
Yes,
I get
that too. But I just wish it would happen more.
It was a consistent experience.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, well, that was a good talk we just had.
Yeah.
It was like train talk. It's different kind of episode.
It's not really a TED talk. It's more of a train talk.
Well, I'll tell you how my Hawaii flight goes.
Yeah, let me know.
Oh,
I'll be here
for the next
for 8 weeks.
Bye.
Breaking sterile, breaking through.